Today I am making another highly requested Crumbl Copycat cookie recipe. We are making the birthday cake cookie today. What is up, you guys? It is Carly here, and you are officially cooking with Carly. And like I said, we're making the birthday cake cookie today. Not to be confused with the cake batter cookie. They're very, very similar though. And if you like the cake batter cookie, I bet you'll like the birthday cake cookie too. So this birthday cake cookie today is a cake batter flavored sugar cookie with cake batter cream cheese frosting on top. The magic here is in this little bottle right here. It is a cake batter flavored, super strength. It's from Laura Ann's Oils. I just got this from a local kitchen store near me, but you can get this on Amazon. I'll link directly to the Amazon listing for this cake batter flavoring. You will want this to make your birthday cake cookies or your cake batter cookies. So to go over our ingredients for this cake batter sugar cookie, we have just some salted butter here that has been softened. We've got some granulated sugar, some eggs, this flavoring here, and no, there's not a lot in there. This is super strength, so you don't need a lot of it. We have all-purpose flour and then just some baking powder. There's not a lot that goes into these cookies, but they are delicious. Before I get going mixing this cookie dough together, just to let you know, in the description below there is a clickable link that can take you directly to my website for this cookie recipe. You can print out the recipe, you can see all of the ingredient amounts and the instructions and everything. They are there for you, so utilize that link in the description. We're just going to cream together the butter and sugars here. When I say cream it, I mean mix together the sugars and the butter so that these little granules of sugar will dig into the butter and break down the butter and make it nice and fluffy in texture, and the color will be light too. So it won't be like the dark yellow of the butter. It will actually take on a lighter color, so that's kind of fun. So the sugar is going in, and we're going to just mix this together till it's all fluffy. The butter and sugar are nice and creamy now, so our wet ingredients are going to go in. So the eggs and this cake batter flavoring. Cake batter flavoring. Going in, get every last drop of that. We'll mix this together. Oh, it smells so good. Lastly, our dry ingredients are going in. So that's just our all-purpose flour and baking powder. I know these ingredients, it doesn't seem like much, but these cookies are so good. Nice and soft and chewy. So, so good. I'm just going to start out slowly here, and then once this flour starts to incorporate, then I can bump up the speed. And just to make these birthday cake cookies a little fun, I'm going to add some sprinkles to the cookie dough. This is optional. You totally don't have to, but sprinkles just make life better, I think. All right, these cookies are ready to be scooped out. We're going to be making 12 cookies today, and we're going to use 1/3 of a cup, measuring cup, to help us scoop out these cookies before we bake them in our preheated oven. Here's my 1/3 of a cup, and we're just going to scoop and measure these out. Just going to roll them into a ball and then flatten them slightly. And these are going to spread quite a bit, so only 6 to a pan. While I'm scooping this dough out, do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel with the notification bell on, because I am coming out with a new Crumbl cookie recipe every single week, which is very exciting. And in the comments below, let me know which one you want to see me make and recreate so you can make it in your kitchen. All right, these are ready to go in the oven. I don't know how long they're supposed to go for. Hold on, let me consult. These are ready for the oven. They are going into a preheated 350-degree oven. They're going to bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. They're going to spread, flatten a little bit, and then start to crackle on top. And that's when you know they're ready to come out of the oven. Our birthday cake cookies just came out of the oven, so I'm going to make our frosting now while they cool on the pan for about 5 minutes, and then we will get to frosting them really fast. So to make our cake batter cream cheese frosting, we just need some cream cheese, a little bit of butter, some powdered sugar, and then of course our cake batter flavoring. You may need a teensy weensy bit of milk to thin out your frosting if you want. I generally don't need to use it. So to start making the frosting, we're just going to cream together the cream cheese and our butter. So our cream cheese is in our stand mixer. I'm going to add our butter. And again, the exact ingredient amounts for this is just like the cookie there at that link down below. So we're going to just cream these together until everything is nice and combined and mixed. I'm going to slow down the mixer here and add about 1 cup of powdered sugar at a time and just let that, really mix in together. It will look like it's not going to mix in. Just trust the process, okay? It will mix in together. Don't start adding liquid or else you'll get a very loose frosting. And we're just going to repeat this, adding in our powdered sugar a little bit at a time until it's all mixed in, and then we will add our flavor. All right, that's the last of the powdered sugar to go into our cream cheese. I'm going to just mix this until it's nice and smooth and creamy, and then we will add in our cake batter flavoring. Now we're just going to add our flavoring. And then we are going to be good to frost these cookies. So the birthday cake cookies have the classic swirl on top. So I'm going to grab a piping bag and pull out my large round piping tip. If you don't have a piping tip or piping bags, you can just do this with a large Ziploc baggie. All right, here are our still warm cookies. You can see that they've crackled on top. They've spread out. This is what we want to see when they come out of the oven. So I'm just going to frost these with a nice swirl and then top them with a few more sprinkles. So there's our swirl of frosting and a few sprinkles on top. They just look like a birthday. And that is how you make the birthday cake cookie from Crumbl. These are great for all celebrations, and if you think about it, just change up the color of sprinkles and you can celebrate any occasion, like the 4th of July, Christmas with red and green sprinkles, picking up what I'm putting down. This cookie is perfect for all times of the year. So if you are in need of a little celebration, make yourself the birthday cake cookie. All right, the taste test, the moment of truth. That cake batter flavor is coming through. Nice and soft and chewy. Warm. Yeah, that's good.